Hello and welcome to episode 23 of ghostgalknits podcast. I'm Ghost, also known as Sarah. So this episode it's gonna be short unless I really get talking about a project that I'm working on where I need to change a hook size to actually work with the dang yarn. We'll get into that. So I haven't really been working projects the last 2 weeks since the last podcast because I am on 4 weeks of my blanket, so that is going along swimmingly, very swimmingly. As once I get into that, I'll be showing how much yarn I had left from some of the layers. I've also added. We'll get into more of that. So, first show and tell is the Caron cake that I've been working on. This I've been working now for, good lord, since last year. Most of these projects, some of these projects I'm showing have been on the hook since at least last spring. So, yeah, I work on them when I work on them. Let's just say that. So I finally got to the next color, which is not showing true. It's this color's a lot darker. This pink, it's showing somewhat true. Hang on. There we go. So I had left my light on. It was cloudy and dark this morning. So this is showing as like a, okay, this is not showing true. Not like that pink that is actually showing. So this pink is showing true, like very true. There's a difference. This is like a hot pink. So I still haven't gone around to playing with the color filters on my camera yet. At some point in time I will. So I'm on this color right here. These again are not showing true. This color and the purple, these two colors are, but these two are not. This is more of a golden, a darker golden, and this is a really like nice dark orange. Like an orange you would see at like let's say Halloween, like a Halloween orange. So those are not showing true. They're showing way too bright. They are more dim. I think I have that issue with just cakes in general for some unknown reason. Anyways, so this got some stuff done on it. Last time I showed this, okay, just making sure I put the clip back. I sometimes forget and things get unpulled and then I gotta go back and crochet them again, which I don't mind, believe me. So this, I think I was about here last time we talked. Probably about this row here. So this got a bit of work done on it. So this is going along swimmingly, and this is super soft compared to my finished object, which you guys know what it is. Again, it just hasn't been seen for a while, and I'll get why it's to a finished object now. So next is the striped scarf I'm doing. This had a few rows put on it. This is kind of going slow just because. Oh, okay. I might have had to renew a sense to get this done, but this is moving along a bit slow just because I've been, again, working my blanket for the past 2 weeks. Again, I am on 4 weeks of this blanket, and it is going along really nicely. And my nose is running, so don't mind that. Next on this lovely, so Okay, you guys remember seeing this lovely ball of yarn that you could swear keeps getting remade into different things, because it does. So now, what I'm doing with this is I'm crocheting it into this blanket. Into this granny square blanket, which, for some reason, whenever I use this, I have an allergy attack. I don't get it. Whenever I play with this, and plus the 5.5mm hook they're calling for, nope. I'm gonna up it up to a 6mm. Itchy nose. Because I worked this stuff with a 6mm hook originally. Oh, it worked it was beautiful to work with. Beautiful. So I'm gonna chain back. So I'm gonna bring this up to a 6mm hook because it's just insanity to work without using a bigger hook. Like, I did this much, and let's just say it felt tight when I was working with the yarn. It felt tight. This is a rough yarn, so, like, and I mean rough, like, you can tell it's plastic, because as everyone knows, acrylic is plastic, basically. But on this yarn, you can tell. It's like, you feel it, and it's like, that is rough as heck. You feel it. So, that is how that's going. This, I'm gonna try to get this worked, but it might have to wait until a bit warmer weather when I can have windows open. So at least that way I can blame allergy attacks on other stuff. So, and next on the list is my ombre scarf. You guys have noticed something? No ball of yarn attached. So this has been on my hook since last spring. Yes, it took me a year to make this scarf because at first, so when I was first working it, I had to rip it out and start over because I wasn't following the pattern, which was giving me issues. And the only reason I finished this scarf is because I hit a knot in the end of the ball, and in order to get said knot out, it was not fun. So this is about 6 feet all in all, give or take maybe a few inches. So it's about 6 feet. Not too bad. But I did try the scarf on, and oh my lord, did it irritate the heck out of my neck. So, like, this part right here is super rough, whereas so it's just rough. I think after a good run through the washing machine with some nice good soap, then maybe a run through the dryer should soften it up. I hope. If not, it might end up on the store, and I'll be finding another ombre yarn to work with and make another scarf. So and this was also my first crocheted scarf, which is finally done. It takes me a while to do scarves just because I have so many projects going. Some projects I should be working on, like this is a stream project. You guys know the other bin's a stream project. So that stuff should be being done by now, but I haven't streamed in about 4 weeks because I've been working on this blanket and just going on it. that's what I've been doing. Except for last night. Last night I wanted to start a new project, so I started a new project. I literally just started a cleaning cloth because I wanted to start something new. So I decided to start one of these, and away we went. By the time I'll just finish up the ball of yarn, and then I should have enough cleaning cloths around the house to where I won't have to buy any more yarn and make more for at least a year, hopefully. I mean, I could have dug into this one, but this is a completely different project. This has some scrubby to go with it. Then I have one more thing of scrubby that I haven't paired with anything yet because it's an interesting color. So, now on to the blanket. So, I'm on to the second to last color of my blanket. Let me get it up here. If you're not in the Discord or friends with me on Facebook, you have not seen the progress of this, but it is getting big. I don't know if I left you guys what color I left last time, but this is the progress. So you're probably wondering why this stripe here is a lot smaller than the rest of my stripes. That's because I only had a ball and a half left, and I literally just made it to the end. This is all I have left of the ball. I literally just made it to the end. And then this is what I have left of the first gray ball I used. So another, I just barely made it to the end. So I have one more ball of gray. I am going to literally just use up both balls. I'm going to have huge gray stripes, but I'm fine with that. And I'm going to use up what I have left for Easter basket. So those three balls will fill out what I need left of my blanket. And then I added this color. This is called Antique White. Or Antique White. Yeah, Antique White. I've added this color for a border just to finish it off and give it a nice look. Because I was thinking about it. It's like, I want to put a border. So hopefully I'll be able to I probably won't use up the whole ball in this, so it'll go towards some other use. But we shall see. I'm probably only going to do maybe a 1 row border. We'll see how it goes and how big this thing is. And if you're wondering, there's 355 yards in this. So that's how that is going. But this blanket is going. I'm not really working it a whole lot today just because I find so I have found that when I change colors, the first row usually takes me the longest to get through. Whoopsie. I went to take a shower and forgot to put a safety pin on. Give me a second. And these are the stitch markers I use, which just so happen to be color coded to just about every hook I use. So yeah. So I forgot to put a stitch marker on that when I went to take a shower earlier. That was my bad. But I am almost back to the first, my starting point here. I have taken some time and woven in the ends on this one night because I was just getting tired of them. And it's just going to make less work for me as I go. So, yeah. But I am working this. This is my main project right now. I want to get this done before it gets too warm next month. By the end of the month, it's going to start to warm up here. So I want to get this done. I do have another blanket that's going to be getting going. I will probably get that started. But I only have 3 balls of yarn for that right now. I'll have to order in a few more for it. But I'm only planning on making that as a lapkin. So, and I also still have to get the cotton cake blankets going. I got 2 cotton blankets planned for the summer. So expect to see those a lot. I'm going to try to work some other projects as well this summer, get them done. And off looms, off hooks, get stuff done. I've got a lot of yarn still to go through. Some of that yarn you will not see till fall time because it's heavier than a cotton. Because some of them are acrylic. I think the Hirschner's yarn I have almost is at. I haven't checked the contents at all, but I got a lot of fun projects planned. I have one project where I think what I'll do is I'm going to start with pastel, because I got a lot of pastel colors from an Easter basket that I ordered. If you don't know what I'm talking to, refer to yarn haul number 3, my most recent yarn haul. So I got the Easter basket, which has a lot of pastels, which I will love. I also got a bag. They're all the same. They're all the same yarn size, so I don't have to worry about that. They're all the same hook. I'm definitely going to be doing a giant granny square. I think I'm going to start with a pastel center. I'm going to do pastel in the middle and then work my way to darker. I think that will look really, really cool. But I still have planning to do for that, so I do want to see if I can find some apps or something in the Windows Store for blanket planning and stuff like that, just so it will help me work out what I'm doing with some projects. So I will see you guys in a couple of weeks, and hopefully this will be done then, or as close to done as, or will be relatively close to done. So I will see you guys when I see you. Until then, happy crafting, happy crochet, and happy life.